What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. It has been a long time since we got behind the camera for a full day of eating video, guys, but that's gonna happen today. I've been bulking for, I don't even know, I should have been keeping better track. I'm gonna say I've been bulking close to 2.5 months, and we started at 180, we're sitting at 201 pounds. Pretty dang lean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very happy with the way the bulk has been progressing. Like I said, we've been trying to keep it pretty clean, because the main goal was to grow without getting fat. So like I said, it's been a while, so I figured today, 2 days before Thanksgiving, I'm going to take you guys through my full day of eating on my bulk, to what I've been eating to grow, to build muscle, but you guys know, stay lean, we don't want to get fat. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. We're going to start with meal number 1. So before we hop into the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into meal number 1, because we already got the pan getting hot back here. So for meal number 1, keeping it simple, nothing spectacular, but it's going to be very enjoyable, high protein, to build our lean physique that we want. So we're going to start off with 2 packets of maple and brown sugar oatmeal. This is, Quaker oats. You throw them in, takes a minute to cook. We got 2 of these packets. So we've got a bowl for that. We'll add a little bit of water. What I like to do after they cook up a little bit is I'll add a little bit of almond milk and mix it up to make it a little bit more creamier. So also we're going to have 3 eggs. Throw in some fat-free cheddar cheese for extra protein, because we want 50 grams of protein with this meal. Because like I said, we're trying to hit 200 to 230 grams of protein every day on this lean bulk. So this is a great way to get extra protein in. For 1 serving, 45 calories, no fat, and you get 9 grams of protein. So we'll throw a serving or 2 of this in there to bump up the protein goal. We have 1 strawberry cheesecake yogurt, 12 grams of protein. Let's go ahead and jump right in to cooking this food. What we're gonna do is, how we're gonna cook the eggs is, we're gonna scramble them up, and then we're gonna throw probably 2 servings of the fat-free cheddar cheese. That's gonna give us another 18 grams of protein with 0 fat, and it's only gonna add 90 calories. So like I said, we are bulking, we're not cutting. We've been trying to grow without getting fat. So I had to turn this pan down because it's extra hot, but we're gonna go ahead and hit it with some non-stick spray. We're just gonna crack these eggs in there, and we're gonna scramble them up so it don't matter if the yolk breaks. Crack that in there. We're gonna season it up with some pink salt. Throw in a little black pepper. Let's take a little fork and just kind of start beating the eggs up. Just mix them all up, scramble them up. We'll add the cheese. You don't want them to burn, so you want to kind of keep moving them around so they don't burn. That's one thing I hate, is it when you cook your eggs and they get a piece of the egg gets burnt, and eat that, it tastes terrible. Move that off real quick so it don't burn. I'm going to throw the oatmeal. Got 2 packets of the maple brown sugar. It's only like 12 grams of sugar. You can get sugar-free ones, but I didn't have time to get that. This is, honestly, I wasn't planning on making this full day of eating today, because I needed to go to the store. I needed my wife to go to the store and get some more, food for the house. But anyways, we already had that in there, so we're just going to use it today. No big deal. Don't be scared of sugar. It's not going to kill you, especially when you're bulking. Now, if you was cutting, I would say, hey, try to stay away from sugar, because that's extra carbs, extra calories that you really don't need. But that's not the case, because we are bulking. We're trying to grow. I'm just gonna pop that in for 2 minutes. Like I said, Thanksgiving is in 2 days. My wife and my mother-in-law are getting ready to cook some food for Thanksgiving. We got our Christmas tree up, because I guess that's what you do. So we'll throw this back on there. Go ahead and put some more pepper, a little more salt. Give that a little more mix. Move that off, turn that off, because I don't need that anymore. I'm just gonna eyeball the amount of cheese. I've been, using a scale for a while, so I'm pretty good, pretty accurate at hitting, the right amount of servings, because I'm used to seeing it. Obviously, it's more ideal to use the scale, but my scale, the battery's dead, so we're just gonna do it like this. I'd say that's around, 2 servings of cheese. I get more dialed in whenever I'm cutting. When I'm bulking, I'm probably normally always a little over my protein goal and everything else, which that's okay, because we're bulking. but I'm just gonna scramble this cheese in here and just mix it all up and let it melt. I'll get back with you with the finished product. All right, we got the finished product here. That's kind of like the consistency that I like my oatmeal. So basically I throw it in for 2 minutes, you know, with just water. When I pull it out, I'll mix it up and let it kind of cool down. And then when you add the almond milk, it just makes it more creamier, a lot more enjoyable like that. We got 3 eggs with 2 servings of fat-free cheddar cheese. And on the side, we have a strawberry cheesecake yogurt. These are very delicious. Like I said, extra 12 grams of protein there. I'm gonna enjoy this. We'll go ahead and get a taste test on everything. They're perfect. Then the maple brown sugar, you know, flavored oatmeal is amazing. It tastes really good, and it's a great way. Whenever you're bulking, when food's bland, it's harder to get down. I'm trying to eat more food. You know, when you're cutting, you're just starving. You're just eating to survive. But when you're bulking and you're eating a lot of meals, you know, it's a little better to make sure they're tasting good, because if not, you're not going to eat them. So you're not going to, and if you don't eat, you're not going to grow, because in order to grow, build muscle, you know, it's not all about gym. Gym is 20%, 80% is what you put in your body. So you got to put the right foods in your body to make yourself grow. So that's what we're trying to do, and it's been working. We've gained 20 pounds. And if you've never seen this, I'll show you what this looks like. These are great. The strawberry cheesecake flavor is amazing. But got this. I should have got another fork, but that's what it looks like. And it tastes great. This is a great meal. Like I said, it only took me about 10 minutes to make all this. It does not take a long time, very quick, but at the same time, we're hitting our carbs, our fats, and our proteins. I'll have the total macros on the screen. And like I said, I'm going to finish this and we'll see you at the next meal of the day. This is the pre-workout meal. That's the reason I'm kind of having the oatmeal for the carb source this morning, because I'm going to work out in about an hour and a half and I'm not going to eat nothing else. So the oatmeal will kind of, it's a slower digesting carb, so it'll kind of stay with me and it'll fuel my workout long enough for me, you know, to let it digest for about an hour, hour and a half. And then once I go work out, I'll still have the carbs in me to fuel my workout. But I'm going to finish this and we'll catch you guys at the next meal of the day. We just got to finish up with our back workout. We're about to get in meal 2 of the day. So basically, I have a busy life, so I don't have time to sit and spend hours making food, you know, cooking food. I try to make meals that are very easy or quick to make. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time doing it, but at the same time, they taste good. So we're about to make 8 ounces of grilled chicken and 10 ounces of potatoes. But we're going to cook these in the air fryer. Very simple to use an air fryer. It takes hardly no time, and it don't take a lot of labor to do it, if that makes sense. Cut up your chicken, you season it, you throw it in the air fryer, and that's it. You pull it out and you eat it. So we got 8 ounces of grilled chicken. We've got a big pack of chicken here. We're going to cut off the fat, and we're going to dice up the chicken and throw it in the air fryer. We're going to do the same thing with the potatoes. We're going to, cut them up in thin slices. We're going to season it up with pink salt. We're going to season them also with black pepper. And then for the chicken, we're going to use this all-purpose seasoning. Very, very good. You pick it up at Walmart. You put it on any kind of meat, any kind of protein source that you want to use. It's going to make it taste amazing. So don't waste too much time. We're just going to jump right in, cutting the chicken, seasoning it, cutting the potatoes, seasoning them, and throw them in the air fryer. And I'll show you guys the finished product. So let's hop into it. So first, we're going to cut the potatoes. So we've got a knife here, and we're just going to cut them. We try about that. We're going to leave them about that thick. So they crisp up real nice in the air fryer. Cut the end off, and we'll start our slices. The thinner they are, the more crunchy and crispy they'll be, and that's how I kind of like them. So you don't want to go too thin though, because then they'll just get hard, more like it's potatoes, which if that's what you're looking for, you can do that. That's about how I cut the potatoes up. Now we're going to go ahead and throw them in the air fryer, and we'll put the seasoning and the olive oil spray onto them. Put them on 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. These are going to take longer to cook than the chicken, so we'll go ahead and throw these in first before we even get started on the chicken.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played.
Some olive oil spray, and we're going to throw all-purpose seasoning, which is not open yet. I go through this stuff like water.
What is that? A plate.
Same thing with the chicken. Every so often you'll want to shake it, because if not, where you throw it all in there, the chicken likes to bind up to each other and it'll cook together, and then it makes it, you have to cut it again. But if you shake it ever so often, it'll put a little bit more non-stick spray, the olive oil spray onto it. This helps it come out better, cook more consistently. This is what meal 2 is looking like. The air fried potatoes and 8 ounces of grilled chicken. Honestly, I think I could have left the potatoes in maybe for another 3 or 4 minutes, took them out a little early, but they're still going to be delicious. They're just not going to be as, golden brown as I quite wanted them to, but I was just trying to get the food out because I got a lot to do today. But this is what the meals look like. We're going to add some no sugar added ketchup. You want one of the potatoes? Try it. It's hot. We're going to add some no sugar added ketchup to everything. Just drizzle it over top of everything.
What is the ketchup on?
And we're going to do a taste test on this.
I'm tasting
We'll try the chicken first. The air fryer just cooks it at a perfect temperature. Comes out really good, juicy. It don't dry it out. You would think throwing it in there would just dry the meat out, but it keeps it nice and juicy, and it tastes amazing.
But I wanted some chicken.
I'll give you some. That all-purpose season really just makes everything perfect together. Gives it a nice flavor. But the potatoes, they come out. But that's what the potatoes look like. They taste just like if you fried potatoes in grease. You put a little bit of the olive oil to kind of give that oil, flavor. Helps it brown up. But they're very macro friendly, and it's a great source of carbs to fuel your day and help you build some lean muscle. But let's try a taste test. I know these are hot. Man, it tastes really good. The potatoes are great. Like I said, potatoes are a great source of carbs, especially if you cook them this way. You can take potatoes and make them very unhealthy, but by cooking them in the air fryer with only salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil spray, they're very healthy, but still great. But they still taste amazing. And this is a well-balanced meal that I'm about to enjoy. And it don't take long to make. Potatoes take 15 to 20 minutes. That's the longest deal. But it ain't like you got to set and flip them and do whatever. You shake them every now and then, throw them in, and it goes by quick. They cook all by themselves, and they come out really good in the air fryer. Highly recommend picking up an air fryer if you don't have one, because it makes cooking your meals for the day very easy and accessible to just do it on the go and be quick with it and still come out with a nice tasting, macro-friendly, high-protein, well-balanced meal. I'm going to finish this meal up, and we'll see you guys at the next meal of the day. Peace. Tell them peace. Peace.
Now, bye.
Alright guys, we're about to go pick up the next meal of the day. Now, whether I'm cutting or bulking, I don't like to cook every single meal, especially on a bulk, because you're eating so much food, and to cook 5 or 6 meals is just ridiculous, to have to. Meal prep's good too, but I'm the kind of person that, I'll meal prep, but I'd rather get my food fresh and hot. But there's a couple different places I'll go to get a well-balanced meal, on a cut or a bulk. But my favorite place is Chick-fil-A. That's where we're headed to now. I'm gonna show you what I get on a lean bulk to grow high protein, macro friendly meal. So that's what we're going to get right now. Now, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while, about 4 months, because they closed down to remodel, and it just opened back up like about a week, 2 weeks ago. So the line is going to be very long. We're gonna have to wait, but it's well worth the wait. I mean, it's the best food ever, and you can eat healthy there. That's what I really like about it. But like I said, we're on a bulk, we're trying to build muscle, and we're trying to get a lot of food in, and it's a great place to go get, good tasting meal, hit your protein, and hit everything else you need to hit for the day. So we're on the way there. I'll show you exactly what I get for the next meal of the day on a bulk, a lean bulk to build muscle. So stay tuned. Surprisingly, the line is not long at all, so we lucked out tonight. So I'm gonna pick up the food and I'll bring it back to the house and show you exactly what I get. Well, I'm definitely excited for this, but what we did get, we got a original chicken sandwich, plain, no cheese, 440 calories, and the macros are actually pretty good on this. It's got 16 grams of fat, and then we got a 12 count nuggets for some extra protein, a little bit more carbs, and like I said, a little bit more fat also. But when you're bulking, you need more calories, and this is an easier way for me to get more calories in and eat stuff that I can actually get down, besides, you know, food that's not tasting that good, because this tastes great and it's not that bad. Like, it's got a little bit more fat than, you know, grilled chicken, but it's well balanced. So we're gonna enjoy it. Like I said, even when I'm bulking, I'll get this, but I won't get as many nuggets. I'll only get like an 8 count, and I'll get a chicken sandwich, or I'll go with the grilled nuggets and the chicken sandwich. But like I said, it's easy. It's very macro friendly, whether you're bulking or cutting. But I'm gonna enjoy this as in meal number 3, and I'll have total macros on the screen. I'm gonna enjoy this, and we'll catch you at the next meal of the day. All right, I'm very excited for the next meal. You guys are gonna love it. We're making protein ice cream, quick and easy, and it comes out literally just like ice cream. But you have to have one of these, and the Ninja Creami is what we're gonna be using to make it. But we got one of the Core Power 42 gram protein shake.
I was gonna drink that one.
You can have that one. But anyways, these are great. I mean, drinking them, they taste amazing, but we're gonna use it. We're gonna make an ice cream with, also got some 0 sugar chocolate syrup, and we're gonna crush up some Oreos. So we're basically making a chocolate Oreo ice cream. So we got toppings, but the first thing you have to do is, what I'm about to do, you have to do it the day before, so it has time to freeze. But shake up the protein shake, you pour it into the tub, and then you cover it with the lid. And this has to set in the refrigerator. They say for 24 hours, so it can completely freeze. So you have to do this step the day before. So we're gonna go ahead and put this one. We already got one in the freezer. We're gonna pull it out and use it now. But just to show you what you gotta do, we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the freezer for 24 hours. And then we'll make our protein ice cream, so stay tuned. All right, we got it. It's completely frozen. We're about to put it in the Creami. Believe it or not, I have not used this yet, so I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to try it out. Pay no attention to all the stuff around here. It's Thanksgiving food that they're cooking tomorrow, so that's not on the meal plan. So we're just going to throw this in here like this, and just snap the lid on, push it in here like so. Power, and then you hit spin and let it spin. After the first spin, that's what it looks like. So we're going to add a little bit of almond milk to kind of give it a little bit more moisture to mix up, because it's really dry. And we're also going to add some of this 0 sugar chocolate syrup. And we're going to add some Splenda. This is Splenda right here. We're going to add just a little bit of Splenda in there to sweeten it up. All right, just finished up. Let's get a look at what the finished product looks like. That looks pretty good. It looks like a chocolate frosty. Now we just got to taste test it. Looks like ice cream to me. Let's try it out. Wow. It tastes like a chocolate frosty from Wendy's. Roxanne, come look at it. Seriously. I'm telling you guys, this is a game changer. We have a chocolate frosty. 240 calories here, 40 grams of protein. I mean, if you're cutting, I'm bulking. But for somebody that's cutting, this is going to be a game changer. Because I don't know if you can see that, but literally, it's the consistency of a chocolate frosty from Wendy's. I mean, macros on the screen. So we'll see you at the last little meal of the night.
It's good. It's good ice cream. Get to the last drop.
All right, guys, we are going to pick up the last meal. Plug the seatbelt in because that's very annoying. Anyways, we're going to pick up the last meal of this full day of eating. And like I said, yeah, I don't like to cook every meal, especially on a bulk when I'm eating a lot of food. I don't like to meal prep on a bulk because, for one, I'm eating so much food that if it's not tasting really good, I ain't gonna be able to get it down. And that's just the way it is. So you're probably thinking, where am I going to get the final meal of this full day of eating? Well, I'm headed to the Bell, Taco Bell, and we're gonna get something. I'm not gonna tell you what it is until we go pick the food up and bring it back home, but stay tuned if you're wondering what could I possibly get healthy from Taco Bell. Stay tuned. Meal of the night, final meal. Want the Taco Bell? We got 4 soft tacos, but we got grilled chicken and cheese only on instead of the beef. They come out to around 140 calories per taco, and basically just protein and carbs here. A little bit of fat with the cheese. You know, and the tortillas got a little bit of fat into it, but these are great, and they're very low calories here. You know, whether you're, like I said, you can eat them whether you're cutting or bulking. I eat them all the time. I just eat less or more, whether it's bulk or a cut. But we'll go ahead and got some mild sauce. Love to throw some mild sauce on them, and they taste amazing. Makes you feel like you're eating a soft taco from Taco Bell, which you are. But you know, less calories, more protein, because the grilled chicken is going to have more protein. It's going to have less fat than the beef. So these are so good. Like I said, we did get 4 of them. So good. That's what it looks like in the inside. A little bit of cheese, and there's probably around about 2 ounces of grilled chicken on each taco. So 4, that comes out to about 8 ounces of grilled chicken, which is going to be roughly around 40 to 50 grams of protein. But it's a great way to get the calories I need and hit my protein goal on a bulk. Because like I said, this is over 3,000 calories of food. So in order for me to get that much food in, I have to eat stuff that's actually enjoyable. But these are amazing. Like I said, you can even eat these on a cut. You get 3 of them, it's a little over 600 calories. Well, actually it's a little over 500 calories for 3 of them. But I'm gonna finish these off. This is gonna end the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click over here. There's another full day of eating. I'll catch you over there.